Hello, Swivel Heads. It's Greg Allison with Swivel Head News coming to you live here in this late hours of what was Friday night, Saturday morning now, the wee hours of Saturday morning. And we started out on Green Greg's and I switched over here. We started out with a tribute to Veterans Day. And some of you may not be subscribers to Green Greg's channel. So once again, I say salute to all you veterans, all my fellow veterans out there. And although now it's actually the day after, by just the morning, wee hours of the morning, I count that really as all the same myself. To me, the next day starts when the sun rises. Just the way I roll with it. But in any event, let me update this computer here so I can catch our live chat and watch it over here. It's easier for me to do because I have so many screens to manage here. Probably going to change that background on this channel eventually to make it something more prepper or what's going on in the world. All right, we got 17 in the room. Thank you all for coming here. Cindy Y, Tab P, yeah. All right, very good, very good. Chewy Weather found it. All right, very good. If I'm not subscribed, Lost in Space. That's a good one. Over here and subscribe if you're not subscribed already to this channel. 21 in the room, very good. All right, we're not gonna be here all night, guys. Granny, that was a great place to be. John Long, thanks. Getting practice. Halo, there you go, Brian. Talking about getting practice. I wonder if New York Prepper's going to join us over here. He gets plenty of practice with nugs. Nug practice. Payment, pay EMT says without the rainy days, the sunny days wouldn't appear as bright. You got that right. You got to have you got to have some contrast. You can't enjoy the sunshine. You don't have a little rain, and things don't grow without a little rain too. So you got to have it. Rain on the plane. Doc Patuka. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that close to right. I'm sure I'm not. Mud Girl. How you doing, Mud Girl? What was the JK for, Mud Girl? And thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, you guys giving me thumbs up as you can. We only got 10 thumbs up and 22 in the room. Yeah, let's get them up there, guys, so we can use it. Brian's been a loyal follower from way back. Let's see. Sure enough. All right, guys, let's kind of get into a few more views here. So let's do this. I think I am, what channel am I on? Don't matter. We're going to go share screen. Ding, 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 ding. All right, this is this channel. Let's go somewhere else here. Now, this is an interesting article. This article talks about the Ukraine-Russian war. It says 100,000 calories. How long can Putin fight in Ukraine? He lost 100,000 people. Well, the flip side of that is, so the Ukrainians, they've also lost 100,000 people. So, hey, New York Prepper came over. Very good. Thank you. I'll make you a mod over here, too. All right, guys. New York Prepper's got a great channel. Y'all need to go check him out and subscribe to his channel. Subscribe, bang the notification bell, and click all. He's got a lot of good content over there. Might do some. Hey, Janet from Tucson. I got to play something Snowflake. JC, 2 Gregs in chat. All right, very good. All right, so series of Jeeps like the old CJs. Oh, that's what you got. Yeah, you told me that once before. I done forgot. Sorry about that. That's why you're a mud girl, right? Not to go mudding. Shazbot. All right. So let's look here. 100,000 casualties. Well, it's happening on both sides. And of course, Ukraine's fighting for their lives. They're a lot more willing to step up and do it. The question is, how much is Russia willing to expend? Russia's got a lot more people. They've got a bigger economy. If they're fighting a war of attrition solely on that basis, Russia could win. But it's not clear that it's in the hearts and minds of Russian people who want to keep going with this war. So yeah, I think it may be fizzling out. Yeah, put the link to your channel in here, New York Prepper. He's got a lot of subscribers too, guys. He's got a good channel over there. He's got over 45,000 subscribers. So that's definitely a good channel, and especially if he's doing that kind of stuff in the New York State. Are you in New York State, New York Pepper? I assume you are. Yeah, it's hard to have bang bangs up there. That's quite an accomplishment. So anyway, it's all going to boil down to who's most willing to fight, probably. And right now, well, the Ukrainians going to be most willing to fight. How long can they put it on? I've said before, the war between Ukraine and Russia kind of reminded me of the war between the states. The South was outnumbered. The South fought valiantly and was winning early on in the war, but attrition finally caught up with the South, and the South caved. And North, we just couldn't. South couldn't keep up with the number of people and the production of northern factories. Russia could do that to Ukraine if they are determined. But right now, I'm seeing chinks in their armor. It looks, with this withdrawal from Kherson, that could be a ploy, it could be a trap, but it looks kind of like they're caving. But they are building up in Belarus, so that's a sign to me to have something else up their sleeve. If I was Russian and had family and friends in Ukraine, I would be very motivated to fight and protect them. Well, there you go, and that's just it. There is a lot of crossover between Ukraine and Russia. And a lot of Russians look at Ukrainians as being their brethren. And it's like, why aren't we fighting these guys? A lot of them don't realize how favored the fight is either. So, when Putin started out, he started talking about, how much Russia was an inseparable part of Ukraine was an inseparable part of Russia. And he was talking like, a guy that would abuse his wife. You can't leave me. She's important. She's part of me. She can't leave me. Bang, 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 beat her up. That's just kind of the way it come across to me, guys. Now, you may have a different opinion about it, but I'm just telling you how it come across to me. Mud Girl, Greg, there is a Mud Girl camo line in the wetlands conversation for the duck hunters. Okay, very good, very good. Wise Owl's in the house. Very good, Wise Owl. Good to see you. New York Prepper, check out the survivalnetwork.com for your listeners. There you go. That's a whole new place we can promote this group. We got to get together in survival tribes. So that's a good point. Thank you, Wise Al, for bringing it up. How come New York Prepper's not showing up as a mod? If I just made him a mod. Let's try this again. Something didn't take. We'll do it one more time. Add moderator. Come on. Okay, you should be a moderator now. All right. Yeah, he's got a good channel over there. 45,000 guys. Go subscribe to him. Oh, we only got 33 in here right now. So I should have switched over here earlier. It's getting late. I should have switched over before so many people trying to go to bed. The problem is not the people of Ukraine. It's the National Socialist Government of Ukraine. Hey, by God, what about our government? Yes, Russians don't have quite the same motivation as in Stalingrad. That's true. That's true. I said before, a lot of people thought this battle for Kherson would be the new Stalingrad. But in the Battle of Stalingrad, they were defending themselves. They were fighting for their lives, kind of like Ukrainians. So, Wise Owl is Survival Network good? Yeah, well, we're building a Survival Network now. Survival Network will be you if you join it, and everybody else is in it. That's what it's all about. The whole purpose of the Survival Tribe Network is, now you can go in, use a stage name, use a pseudonym, a handle, if you will. So you're not giving away who you are and where you're at, unlike me, because everybody knows I'm a prepper and they know exactly where I'm at. And you know what? I'm good with that because yeah, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I got my nug and my staff. They comfort me. So yeah, I'm okay. But it's not a good thing for everybody just to publish out there widely who they are. But what this does is allows you to kind of say where you're at, so people in the same areas can see each other, and then y'all can start contacting each other and chatting with each other, and agree to meet in some third innocuous place, a hamburger joint or something, a park, and get to know each other, and then start figuring out if y'all can make a connection and work out a group. We all need mutual assistance groups, MAGs or tribes, whatever you want to call them, because when it goes down, guys, you can't do it all by yourself. You need some backup. Yeah, New York Prepper, I call it a nug. That's how I get away on this channel. and my nugs get hungry. We have to feed our nugs kibbles. Yeah, you're more overt. You say you put it out there straight up what it is, then, but you have to really fight the platform every time you put it up. That's what we just heard from you. So I just kind of sneak in the back door and take the word and flip it around. Nug. We love our nugs. We pet our nugs. I got a nice warm nug over here next to me. Well, we have about 200 members, but we need many, many more. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, yeah, if everybody goes out and gets 10 people to join, we'll be heading in the right direction. We need a couple thousand at least. So listen, I started this whole thing to do these survival tribes and to get people out. Now, Wise Out already started her own group up in, she's up in the Ozarks. But I started this about 2 or 3 years ago. I started trying to do all this on Excel, and I'm a busy guy. I'm lucky if I sleep 4 hours a night. And so I recruited volunteers to try to bring the names in and put them in this Excel spreadsheet. And then there'd be like 1 or 2 of us would be able to see who's what. And the idea was we'd find leads in areas and we'd contact them and then let them, know about other people in their area. So that they could start building the tribes. The leads would be people with property that was willing to be a lead. But that was very cumbersome. I couldn't get anybody that could really take it on. So Wise Owl decided to set up a website where people could self-organize their groups. And she spent a lot of her personal money to do this. So she went in deep, guys. She spent a lot of money setting this website up. So you're not really worthless, Granny Lana. You got a brain between your ears. That's worth a lot. Are there swivel head Christmas stockings? That's a good one. And I got to come up with some merch lines. I've noticed that now New York Prepper's got a membership. You can join this. You can join his channel. I've not set a membership up. I had an offer. Says if you set up a membership by this certain date, we'll give you $500. And I couldn't find the time to do it because you were supposed to get these little icon things, and I was going to have to pay somebody to come up with that. And guys, I'll lose money because I don't have time to chase some things. They just flat don't have the time. Money on the table, and I lost it. I'll probably try it later. New York Prepper, is it worthwhile? Does it run people off to have memberships, or is it actually worthwhile to do? So I'll leave it up to you if you can respond to that, because I've had a couple of people say, Greg, it's not worthwhile. So I don't know. I'll take you got a similar venue channel as me, and you're fairly similar size wise. So I'd be interested in seeing your take on, is it worthwhile to have a membership where people can join, which means I got to come up with some added benefit for that. I know Nate with Full Spectrum Survivals had a Patreon page for some time, and he used to give his Patreon guys little cards with survival tips, like wild edibles or something on it. He'd send out a card once a month or something. I don't remember exactly how that went. I'm sure he was returning more value that way than probably spent more money on that than he was getting out of the program. Nate's a good guy. Let's see here. Local training. Teaching groups are definitely the way to move forward. Nearly everyone has something to teach other preppers. You got that right. We all got different perspectives, and it's good to share that stuff. One of the things I'm thinking about doing, well, New York Solis, he hasn't responded. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is having a rendezvous where we all get together. And Wise Owl, at one point, it offered that we could use her place up in the Ozarks for that. I don't know if that offer's still on the table, Wise Owl. There he is. Yeah, I figured to give the membership a try. I just started it only $1 a month. A lot more loyal followers like to donate, so I figure why not? Okay. Being a host for Wolf and how they went woke. Oh, I say one for Survival Tribes Network has thousands of hosts all over the USA. But you say the Wolfers went woke? Now I can see that there's a lot of your organic gardener folks are on left side of the spectrum. Only 3 members. Oh, he just started yesterday. Okay. Okay. Well, guys, go over and subscribe to him. You might want to join his program too. I haven't joined anybody. I should. I just haven't done it. Green Country, Argro, so I'm in Osage County. Okay. I asked where you're at. Okay. Got it, guys. A rendezvous would be really cool. Yeah, I think so. And what we could do is we could set up classes, lectures and classes, kind of have a combination and get different preppers in and just different people. It could be gardening, it could be prepping. It'd be good to see a lot of bushcraft classes. Bushcraft, I think, would be awesome to cover. Wild edibles. So I sent you an email. Okay. I'll check my email. Hang on. There we go. Got your email. Very good. I will respond. I will give you my cell phone. I will do that soon as we finish the video up here. Now, what did I do? I lost my screen that was on. I was over here on this thing. Different browser. Okay. Lavera Lakini says, we have to get this channel monetized. Thank you. That's why we're on here. We're watching here now because what I need is hours. I'm really close to having enough subscribers to monetize this channel. We are only 56 subscribers away, but we need a lot more watch hours. So that's why I need to do some, when I'm on Green Greg's, I get 500 watch hours sometimes with a single live session like this, but we stayed a long time in that other live session. We're not going to get to here. But if we could get 8 sessions and get 500 watch hours, then this channel will be monetized too. And that'll make it a lot easier for me to move stuff over there. Then I know I get the super chats over there, and we'll just start moving more and more content over there to this channel. Over here now. I say over there. I mean over here on Swivelhead News. And what's Swivelhead News about? It's about keeping your eyes wide open and head on the swivel for all the stuff coming at us. Members let you put out content that you want to put out instead of trying to serve the algorithm. Okay. Well, you got to have a lot of members to make up that much difference, but that's a good point. But that's also, Patreon works for that too. Let's see. There's one guy on Stony Ridge Farmers chat stream. You sit there, he gives you $100 a time. He's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for him. What? What embarrasses the Stony Farmer guy because he's getting $100 chats? He ought to be happy. I had a guy in here who was from Texas. He was a big rancher in Texas about a year or two ago. Used to do that. He'd throw in a couple of $100, but he's trying to get other people to throw in chats. And but I hadn't seen him in a while. I hope he's okay. All right, Green Country, Brian. All right, so why is our broken fish? You don't put any private. Yeah, don't put your name. Yeah, your city is fairly generic. Don't put your actual address. Put your city. And just enough so somebody can, okay, this person's in my community, but put your attributes like your skills and things like that. They put your skills in there, but that could be anybody. And basically, it's just an avatar of you, essentially. Okay. What did Green Country say? All right. So reading this stuff. All right, let's go through some more screens here. Some more articles. China's free trade talks with El Salvador. Guys, what we're seeing here is a lack of our leadership in the United States. How come the United States is letting China make such inroads in South America and the Pacific Islands? Yeah, our State Department is not doing us any good. Neither is our president. Or how else would this be happening? So apparently FTX, who filed Banco today, a lot of money from Ukraine. Oh, interesting. Hey, Drops, how you doing? Drops has got a channel too. So, wow. Let's come over here. Xi Jinping tells a PLA to focus on preparations for war ahead of his Biden meeting. There you go, guys. He might be beating Biden, but is he just biding his time, biting his lip? So, you know, yeah, this guy is really bent on taking Taiwan one way or another. Over here in Breitbart, what's all this junk popping up? Blaze Media, excuse me, it's not Breitbart, I'm on Blaze Media. All right, here's something I probably wouldn't put on the other channel. Pollster says Gen Z voters crashed red wave. It might be. Well, I did. That's why I come here earlier in the video said we had a failure to communicate. Somehow we've not communicated to our young ones the value of freedom, of democracy, a republic that we have, that is. And, you know, guys, I did kind of allude to that in my beginning video tonight on Green Griggs, that, you know, so many have gave so much to maintain our freedom. It was so valuable. We take these things for granted. We got to find ways to teach this to our young ones. I've got a few videos on Green Griggs where I've taken a shot at that. Maybe we need to share that content and repost it over here or something. You can do some reposting on channels. I know Diamond posts a lot of stuff on Magnetic News Reversal and Oppenheimer Ranch Project, but I think YouTube may have limits with that these days. I've done a little bit between Green Griggs and Galactic Griggs, but I'm really concerned with their reuse policy. I don't want to get banned. See, my first name is Wise, my last name is Al. That's good enough. Good enough. So that's her handle. That's how she does it, guys. Well, I got Green and Griggs, but I actually put my name on there. You know, somebody wants to come kick me, then they're going to get their hands full. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's look at some weather, guys. Here, it's snowing up. Wise Al, is it snowing in your part of Arkansas? Look there. It's snowing about halfway down into the state, according to this chart. That's coming my way. There's a front. It's broken open in my part of the state right now. 48 back here, 34 in St. Louis. So I'm on Virginia Beach, 68 degrees right now. It's pretty warm. Jacksonville, Florida, 70 degrees. Over where New Days is. St. John up there, and Newfoundland is 57. New Brunswick, excuse me. All right, 62 up here in Holton. St. Stephen's 57. Well, it's colder down here next to the coast than it is up here. And you got a wind coming out of the south. That's interesting. How a southern wind gets you colder. What do you say to that, Katie? She lives right in here, I believe. She's just a couple miles from the Canadian border. A lot of snow up in Ontario, Quebec. Arnold, is Arnold Smith in the house? I don't think he's in here. They get a lot of snow up here in Alberta. Oh, looks like Fort Greely, my old base, is getting some snow. Delta Junction, 25 right now. On the edge of it. Where's the airfield? Where's the Allen Army Airfield at? Right there. There's the Allen Army Airfield. I used to live right in here somewhere. Nice topo map. There's the missile area. Missile area's got to be back here. That's the missile. This is the main fort. Yeah, I used to live right around here. That should be main base. That's probably back over here. Yeah, that's the housing. There's a old quad. Yeah, so I live somewhere back in this area. Pretty close to the missile sites. I wish this would let me switch to satellite photograph, then I could tell you. Let's see exactly. I can show you exactly where I used to live at. Oh, there's the chapel. I think they took some roads out. I think I used to be, I was right in here. Road didn't go behind us. We had stuff on this side of the road. Yeah, they took a lot of our old quads out. My quad was right about here. There's a building. They must have taken it out. That was the NCO club. The officer club was right over there back in the day. I used to work in that building. The old nuke plant was that back, right back here. Nuclear power reactor. Oh well. So much love. You got anybody from Australia in the house? Any other countries? It's almost Halloween past without snow. Drop say. Had a couple of snowstorms this year already, but they didn't last. Okay. All right, let me just hover above where I used to live at, and I'll just zoom out. That's where I used to live, right here. There was houses right here. They're not there now. They tore some of that stuff down. My old house, my old townhouse has been torn down. How far have I got back out to see the snow? It was showing snow earlier. Maybe while I zoomed in, the snow quit. It's like the snow quit while I zoomed in. Fairbanks is 5 degrees. Well, Delta Junction is warmer than Fairbanks. It's all 12 degrees. Delta Junction there in Fort Greely is usually colder. Dawson City is -6. Let's go down to it. We got people in Arizona here tonight. I assume it's Jesse in the house. He's in Northeast Arizona. All right, it's 50 degrees in Snowflake. I got 40 acres in Snowflake. I got more land there than I got in Alabama. 20 times more to be precise. Actually, a little better than 20 times. Wow, it's colder here. Is that right? Is it dropped to 39 already? You gotta be kidding me. Nah, that ain't right. It's 52. That can't be 39 degrees. All right. I had to hit a refresh. Something got off on this. How in the world? What happened? I went down and I must have gotten a time warp. I went down to Fort Greely. I bet it's a different temperature. I bet that's not right on Snowflake. Oh, that Snowflake's colder. 26. Okay, Snowflake is colder. Okay, yeah, I got a time warp when I went down and berths deep into Alaska. Gas might quit showing the snow when I came back out. Something didn't set right. Anybody want to see anything particular here while I'm in here? Lost in space, 31 degrees. Where you at, Lost? Rainy is in the house, right? So let's go to Utah. Wow, 8 degrees up here. 10 in Richfield. Salt Lake 19. Ogden. I stayed in Ogden many times. 5 degrees in Ogden. Yeah, I've seen some good snows up in Utah. I used to go up there a lot. I used to go to Toronto, or just northwest of Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga. All right. Any other countries in the house tonight? Still rain forecast here. Rain and thunder, rain accumulation. That's the next 3 days. Rain the next 5 days. Next 10 days. Okay, Arizona not getting a lot now, but they've had a lot of rain. Coastal areas getting a lot. Katy, you're going to get a lot of rain. Pretty dry. The part of the country. West coast, left coast is getting rain. Jesse, I have 24 degrees F, heavy frost. Okay, that's what I saw when I last went down the snowflake, but for some reason when I first went in there, I had to do a refresh. Flagstaff's 23. Holbrook's 25. Snowflake's 26. Show Low's 28. Show Low's up in the mountains. It's got big trees there. You get down here and you're in the desert. Desert, mountains of trees. Desert, mountain of trees. That's not a long distance to go between two totally different environments. Wow, look at the Pacific. Wow. Panhandle of Alaska's getting a lot of rain. So what's happening over in Ukraine? Again, are they turning into mud? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop this. No, I'm gonna stop the share. We're gonna go somewhere else. Earthquakes. There were, when I first logged on this earlier today, there was so, ooh, what's happening down here? This place is popping. Fiji had a 7.0. And what's this outer one? That's the 7.0. What's the inner one? 5.1. Well, they just did an earthquake update. What's this one? 7.3, Tonga. Yeah, I heard Tonga had an earthquake. 7.3. New Madrid fault. There was like 3 or 4 of them showing up here earlier. 2.4, 2.7. Okay, that's in Oklahoma. There were a whole cluster of them right here earlier. It's not showing. When I first logged in, not showing. Let's see, down in Central America, 5.8. Haynes Junction, 3.1. Valdez, 2.6. Petersville, Alaska, 3.9. Puerto Rico, man. Puerto Rico's been rocking with hurricanes. That's a recent one. Up in Tajikistan, no, Afghanistan, excuse me, 4.6. That's whole area here's booming. We're about to get another volcanic eruption down here. What do y'all think, guys? All right, let's go look at the sun. Guys, we got a huge sunspot here. Then we have 6 ready to transplant. 6. Well, I don't know if I want to go back to the black locust trees. Make good post. Look at these sunspots, guys. That AR 3141, that thing is huge. And it's got a sunspot in a sunspot, or a baby sunspot budding off of it. Clouds on Mars. Captain Kirk. Asteroids. Nothing's coming between the Earth and the Moon that we know of. We'll always find something after it passes if we get close. But we don't know of anything coming between the Earth and the Moon right now. The ones that are pink are coming the closest. That's like 2.5 times the distance between the Earth and the Moon, though. That's 1.8 times. That's as close as I'm getting right now, 1.8. That's a pretty good sized body, though. It's 84 meters across. Yeah, you want that thing to hit you. It's like a football field. That thing would hit hard. Oh, and the relative velocity is not that high. That says this orbit is pretty much like Earth's orbit. Just a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more elliptical, though. So let's look at this guy. Orbiter parameters. Orbit viewer. I told you it's more elliptical. That's a little bit more than I thought, though. Okay. Earth is here and this guy's here, but it comes close. And really low velocities are close to Earth. So it actually goes to the asteroid belt. Surprised its velocity is so low. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good at guessing that. Go back and look at that guy again. What did I miss? 1.8, 5.9. If you go something very, very low relative velocity, it'll be real close to Earth. 5.2, 6. That one, that's got a pretty low velocity, 4.8, 23 meters. That's still pretty good size. This one right here. Check it out. Yeah, see, that one's a lot closer to Earth orbit. A little bit, got a little bit of a, it's not in the same plane though. Interesting. All right, Survival Tribe Network, guys. This is it. Somebody share it. Wise, I'll go ahead and share it in the chat. survivaltribenetwork.com. Come here and join us, people. Well, we're going to have to call it a night here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. If I was going to farmers market tomorrow, I wouldn't be in here, but we made the decision not to go. As Wise Al. Yeah, we also got a Freedom Restoration Foundation. So we fight with our right to bear nugs and feed them kibbles. I have to type that one in. Yeah, I'll do it later. So there we are, guys. Stop the share. Oh yeah, some people maybe here that wasn't in my earlier chat. We have a sister Swivel Head News on Rumble where I can talk about things I can't talk about on this platform. So check that out. Rumble, subscribe. We got 305 subscribers over here. And once you get stressed out enough from all our prepping talk, you can go to sleep tonight or listen to rain on the tin roof of my barn. On the barn loft. Some pretty video. That, go to Serenity Soothing Sounds. We've also got a video of my peeper frogs outside. And I'll put more up there. That'll help calm you down after we've jaded your nerves talking about crazy stuff our world's into. Check out prepwithgreg.com. We still got that $250 off of a 3-month supply of food. That's an excellent deal. Prepwithgreg.com. And if you're going to be gardening, if you're not going to be gardening, garden. If you garden, go to greengregs.com. Because I saw worms there. I thought I had that link open. I guess I closed it. Go to greengregs.com. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop the share. It's about time we call it a night. Watch videos on this channel. I'm going to be posting more on here. And we will do, we probably should have switched over from the Green Gregs channel over here sooner. That's probably what we should have done. I'll probably do that next time. Ribosome barriers, same as one would use for running bamboo, would be good to have if you're wanting to make a locust hedge. Oh, okay. Phoebe is a prepper too, so we have no conflicts. That's good. All right. Pet lobster, really? Pet lobster, well, that'd be interesting. Got 36 in here. Fish, Fiji region, yeah. You'd probably sell some black locust if you can do it. All right, guys, we're going. Appreciate everybody being here. It's late. We're going to call it a night. I should have moved over here sooner. so that we get more watch time on this channel. I need it to get this channel monetized. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I am going to go ahead and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, bang that notification bell and click all and go over and check. If you're not subscribed to Green Country Agroforestry, it's Jason Avers. Check his channel. A lot of good content there. And go to New York Prepper, subscribe to him too. Do it now. Subscribe. Let's hang on. I'm gonna check out drops. Oh, I've been there before. Hang on, guys. Now, drops has got 1,780 subscribers roughly. So check out Drops channel, guys. Check them out. Subscribe. Oh, raising chickens, microgreens, gardening, right? Trapping and hunting. Cool topics. Very cool topics. Well, he's getting a Swivel Head subscription to him right now. I know I've subscribed to him as Ring Rigs. All righty, guys. Check them out. And I will email you in a minute. Your prepper. I'm getting kind of long, getting kind of weepy here. We got to call it a night, guys. Let's see here. Your prepper. I'm going to subscribe to you from here too. Let's see here. Channel. All right, you got another subscription from me from this channel here. All right, guys. Oh, Lavera, you okay? Yeah, date night was helping the local community food bank. All right. All right, everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate everything y'all doing. Thank you, mods, for doing what y'all do. And we got to call it a night. I'm getting my caffeine. I got to tank up on one more caffeine here. I'm gonna have a hard time finishing what I got to do. Anyway, I got to go outside and turn off my microgreen trailer. Anyway, everyone, I thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And y'all take care. And with that, I want to say a final Greg out. I'm going to say good night and